All right, what's happening, y'all? Thank you for coming again to another podcast with Ethereal
Yo.
Love. Yes, sir. It's your boy Aljeezy.
You got the pretty bitch Choi here.
Oh, your boy Jared, I'm back.
No, Shmamu on the mic coming through.
Yeah, so grab a drink, grab a snack,
Get tuned in, get real cozy, comfortable.
Yeah, wherever you're listening to this from your car or just wherever. But yeah, go ahead, Jared.
Back at
Take
it
it
again.
away.
Y'all miss me?
I know you weren't here for the
he
last
wasn't
one.
here.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
I know y'all were struggling.
Nah.
Okay. I believe it. I mean, someone said that food was carrying last episode.
I mean, I feel like I just wasn't talking that much, but we were talking about some pretty
It's deep.
something like smart stuff. Like
Smart stuff.
It was just history.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
It's just easier to have topics to talk about. You know, when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
freestyle, you can't like just freestyling only goes so far. You know what
That's
I mean?
true.
And you know, for the viewers at home, like I said, you know, that was something we were focusing on 2 episodes ago, trying to have like predetermined topics. You know, but why don't you walk us into that, my boy Jared?
well, now it's kind of weird because I'm like on the spot, but that's kind of how do I introduce this? Like,
It's
you know,
I
like
kind of just want to flow into it.
okay, y'all fuck with hiking?
Hiking? Oh.
Like, how do you?
Hiking's pretty cool. Yeah,
How do
it's been a
I-
while since I've gone, but it's nice.
I
You
couldn't
know,
think of a segue. I don't
especially
know.
just you know,
Hiking's-
nighttime hiking. You know, go to see the stars. You know, make sure to bring your SPF. Get a big old brim hat. You know, for that shade.
I love hiking.
What,
I like hiking, but I suck at it.
What are some hikes y'all been to?
How do you
Like,
suck at hiking?
Like I have bad stamina. Is that the word?
yeah.
Or you're just walking?
But
I mean,
like,
it's like
I did
it's
Black Mountain.
extra
Is that what it's
walking,
called?
you know?
Black Mountain or
Yeah.
something?
It's like hella
There's
incline
one
too.
in SD. It's called something like Black, but I don't know. But it was a really Iron Mountain. What the fuck? Why did I say
Oh,
Black?
there you go. Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
But that one was hella steep, so I got my ass ate doing that one. And then I did what is that other one? It's like
Three Sisters,
no,
Devil's Punch Bowl,
I swear it's like by the YMCA or something.
the
Or
Torrey
no, it's-
Pines.
I don't know what it's called, but it was horrible.
What's the one like
You done the one in La Jolla?
Ho Chi Minh?
Ho Chi
Yeah,
Minh? No,
it's
I
pretty
haven't.
cool.
Is that like Nam?
The walk back up just sucks. 'cause
Yeah,
you
that's
don't-
what I heard because
Yeah.
you're walking back up rather than
like as
down.
you start the hike
That's
in
the
the neighborhood and you go down to the beach, you're like
That's the one by
basically
Blacks,
traversing
right?
your way through the mountain.
It's the
you know
one
what
with
I
like that big ravine, right? It's
mean?
like
yeah. We'll say that. We'll
That's
say
by
that.
Blacks
It
Beach?
leads to it.
to it, right?
I think so. I
The
think
Nude
we're
beach?
thinking about the same one.
And then you make it down to the bottom. You got the beach. You know, a nice little reward area to cool off. You know, just relax.
You know, my
whatever.
friend said about Black's Beach. This one time, they were walking down Black's Beach. Saw like 2 people. They're naked.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
that-
it's a nude
that's
beach.
the nude beach. Yeah.
No, but they're going at it like rabbits.
Oh damn!
Damn.
Just out.
Yeah,
that-
2 dudes.
Is that?
People
Is that
freaky out here.
Nice.
I mean, cause okay, that's not like a nude beach, but is that like still allowed or is that, I don't know.
I don't know. I would
Nah,
know,
actually-
man.
I mean, I feel like if you're allowed to be naked, like what difference? I guess.
but then it's like because at that point it's like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's-
No,
yeah.
no,
no.
but check this out. Check
They're
this out.
like, no thrusting.
Okay, so in senior year of high school,
no
right?
way.
What did you do?
Senior year of high school, right? No. Me and my volleyball team, we were
All boys?
just a bunch of dudes. We're all like,
wow.
and we're just like, bro, I heard there's like a nude beach. Y'all aren't down to go. Like as a fucking joke. Like someone's like, yeah, dude, let's fucking go. You know, like y'all aren't down. You know?
You said that, huh?
No, I didn't even know it existed.
He was like, yeah,
But,
Sure.
But fucking we went and we were like expecting to see like a bunch of like hot girls.
It's old people.
it is.
We're like, yeah, we're thinking like, bro, we about to see some bad girls, you know, like blah blah blah. Like walk down there, like easy hike, just fucking relax. I mean, we're not gonna go naked. That's weird as fuck. We're minors, you know. And we're thinking, yeah, but I see like titties and shit, you know.
Oh my god.
we
Make this a real.
No, so-
Make this a real Jared. I know
So
you're
then-
listening.
So then we go down the hike and everything. This is like a pretty easy hike. And then we finally make it down to the beach, and then we're greeted by this old white dude, right?
Typical.
Like he sees us. First thing he thinks is I'm gonna go walk up to him and greet them.
Was he naked?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
nice.
fucking helicopter, you know?
Yeah, he's just
out,
like,
yep.
oh hey.
Yeah. And he just goes, "Welcome, boys," like that. Like,
Oh
Then
hell
you said
no.
boys.
bro, all he's wearing is a fucking hat, bro.
That makes it like he's more naked. You know what I mean?
No sandals, no nothing.
No, dude, like just straight up, just only hat. And he's like, I don't know, like 40, 50 or something. I don't know. He comes in like, "Welcome, fellas. Welcome to Black's Beach." And I'm like, what the fuck is this dude like the ambassador of the fucking beach or something?
Yo, that's weird.
That's
And he
weird
goes-
as fuck.
No, and then he's like, "Come on, fellas, take off your clothes, join us."
Oh.
Oh yeah, it just got weirder.
So we're just like, so a majority of us were like, "Fuck this, dude." We just keep walking, and then we're all walking away from this.
wait. Only a majority?
So then we're all walking, right?
What do you mean by that?
And then we're like, "Where the fuck?" We're like, we there's like 6 of us, right? And then all of a sudden we know there's only 5 of us walking. We're like, "Wait, where the fuck is blah blah blah?" We look back. We left one of our homies to go talk to the dude, and like the dude, like
You guys all like walked away, but he was like the last one unable to leave.
yeah, and he's
Ah.
like really nice and he's really talkative. So like he didn't like he was trying to be nice and like have a conversation with him,
Yeah, but
So then we look back. He's just having a conversation with him. He's all looking at us like you could see in his eyes, like, "Fucking help me," like
bro.
like come save me. And then we're just like, "Oh fuck no, bro." We just keep walking.
What? That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
and then I don't know, bro. We were so disappointed about the results there, bro. No,
Should have asked anybody, and they could have told you
Yeah,
that. What the hell?
I mean, like none of us have went. We've only like
Heard
we're
of
just
it.
we're just going off
Horny,
the
angsty
information that
teens.
it is a nude beach. That's literally it. So then we go. We're all walking. We're like, "Bro, what the fuck do we do?"
with 5 homies instead of 6.
we're all just looking down, like not even trying to look.
That's like a
up.
horror
Wait, was it
movie. It's one
crowded?
person just disappears every time.
It's not that crowded.
It wasn't that crowded. There's people there that like it was obviously populated, but it
Oh,
wasn't like
okay,
crowded.
okay.
They
Crowded.
probably stuck out. They're like, "Why are they wearing clothes?"
Yeah, no, we felt like we were the weirdos,
They're like, "We claim this area, and you come here and disrespect us like that."
And then so we're all just like, there's another way to go back up because we didn't want to hike all the way back up because that shit's hard. So then we had to walk along the beach and then find the opening to go back up. And while we're walking, we're just walking with our heads down and like, bro, I'm not trying to look like I'm not trying to see more dicks, like that's just so fucking weird. And then my homie was like, "Hey, look to your left." And I'm like, no. And then he's like, "No, trust me, look." We all looked to our left. Some dude beating his meat in the fucking
Bruh.
in the fucking water, bro.
Hell no, bro.
In the water?
Yeah.
At least it was.
Like this dude was knee deep in the water, straight just fucking whacking, bro.
Need-
Like,
so it's exposed.
yeah, it's like
Dang,
you couldn't even like go like
Like cover
waist
yourself up
deep.
all the way in the
Yeah.
water, you know what I mean?
And then I swear he looks at us. We all look and we're like, we just looked out the way like, no.
Your friend
But
said,
he said, "Trust me."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, I'm about to see a baddie." Like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
even worse.
Yeah, in my head I'm like, oh, finally? I look. Nah, bro. Dude is fucking beating his meat in the water, bro. And we're like, oh, hell no. And then,
We shouldn't catch the money shot.
Oh, fuck.
fuck no, dude. And then it was just 30 minutes straight just walking, looking down. And then we didn't, I mean, my homie, one of our teammates just was looking and like, he would just started laughing. Like every time he would look up, he would just start fucking dying. I'm like, what's so funny? He's like, bro, you don't want to know. Like it's just a bunch of old white dudes just laying down on their backs with their dicks pointing up in the air. It's just like, I'm like, bro, like, why did we come here, bro? Like, it was such a disappointment. We just after that we just got fucking Panda Express. We just ate in silence, bro. Like no one
You
fucking
guys stopped
talked.
talking afterwards.
It was just like the vibes were ruined, bro.
I mean, that's like on you guys for making.
What you guys think? Other high school
you know
girls
what I
were gonna
mean?
be naked there or something?
No, we thought like other women were gonna be there, not like high school
Were you looking
girls.
for like moms or what?
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
I want to go there to surf. Because,
naked.
no, Black's Beach, it's known for being like one of the best surf spots in ST.
Mm.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. Hey, Google it.
What makes it different than the other beach that's
The-
not part of the nude beach?
The wave. Oh no, there's a separate section, but
I know,
it's still
but don't you-
blacks.
Yeah, don't you like
You do have
if
to
you
kind
keep
of walk
walking?
through it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But,
but,
yeah, I
um,
haven't went, but
There's
maybe
a,
one day.
I have another story about Ho Chi Minh.
Is that what you had in mind when you brought up hiking?
Yeah.
Just,
The nude beach.
No, the nude beach part just came to me. Like I just remembered it right now. But there's a Ho Chi Minh, right? So if you go, Ho Chi Minh, you start in the neighborhood, like you have to park in the neighborhood.
Yep.
And then it starts by you going like in an alleyway between two houses, and then you just walk in between, and then there's a trail, and then you go down, and then the further you go down, there's like a ravine, almost like a probably like 10-foot ravine.
Oh.
And then you have to like walk along the side of it at the on the top along the side.
Oh, like you have to like balance across, right, or something.
It's like
Balance.
It's
I
like
like-
American Ninja Warrior type shit.
kind of, I guess.
There's like a section where you have to like walk over like a wooden plank.
Yeah, so yeah, you have to
I
walk
thought I
across
saw
a wooden
pictures.
plank, and then there's a part where like I guess there's like a water formation, so there's like a river at the bottom of the ravine, I guess, and that's kind of like what carved it out. But there's a point where in the beginning you can either walk along in the ravine or you could go on top, and then eventually it meets the ravine all the way down to the beach.
If you try to go take the bottom path though and like go to the ravine, you have to like squeeze through because some like spaces are too tight for you to walk into.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
really?
It's
Or like
hella-
no, at that
Oh.
point you would just have to like go back up to the top.
Oh,
Like the
I
top
see.
is actually
Yeah.
the correct path. Yeah.
and it's like
Oh,
hella
really?
it's hella
Oh,
crowded
okay.
with like bushes and stuff too because of the water and stuff.
Mhm.
But this is same year, senior year. I went with my other group of friends. My homie Jason, my friend Kyle. I haven't talked to him in a minute, and that other dude, the one that cheated on his girlfriend.
Oh.
When we were so cool, we went, and then we were at that part where you're on the ravine. So it's like you have like this like like the dirt level up here, and then just dips down into a ravine that's like 10 feet or like it's like 10 to 15 feet like
Mhm.
deep. And we're just walking. We're like trying to walk along it, and then we notice it starts to become like less flat and more like incline. And mind you, this is like hard sand or like almost dirt,
Yeah.
like it's very loose, and we're walking, and then like no fucking like so my homie Jason's walking behind me, and behind him is Kyle, and someone in the very back, that dude. And then all of a sudden I just hear someone slipping. And
Oh, no.
I hear someone slipping, and then I look, and like people have slipped before, like like you try to take a step, you just slip, but you don't fall. You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like your foot just slips.
It just happens on hikes,
Yeah, this dude's like both of his feet just slipped, and I'm like,
Was it wet?
no, it's
It's
just
just
like
loose.
It's
very
just dry but like loose.
Yeah, it's just-
ground,
Oh.
and plus it's like slanted, So then
Did he like roll down?
So then, I see him slip, and I'm just thinking, oh, he's probably gonna stop. Dude just doesn't stop, bro. Like, he just keeps fucking slipping, and like, I froze, dude. I did not.
Like slipping on his feet, or
yeah, like it was like
because
it
the
was so
ground is
slanted.
it's like
So he's
kind of
just,
hard,
like-
but it's really dry and it's
Yeah.
just very like fine dirt particles laid on top of
Yeah.
it, so it's like slippery in a sense.
Oh.
It's like
He
dry
didn't like
slip,
fall on
like-
his ass.
So then, no, he was like on all fours, like trying to like get back
Oh.
up,
Oh.
But it was
Wait,
just
you guys
so
are going down though, right?
we were like walking along it, and then he slipped, and so like obviously you just fall on the front, on all fours. He just kept slipping, and I'm just like, I was just frozen. I was like, what the fuck? And this dude just doesn't stop. Like it was pretty long. It was like, dude, the whole slide lasted for like 5 seconds. I thought he was gonna stop at some point. He just didn't. And then like all of a sudden I just see him like fall down. I see just like his head disappear.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
And then in that split second, I'm thinking, oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna tell his parents? Like
Oh my
they're
god.
they're gonna fucking hate me for the rest of life. Like my friend just fucking died in front of me, and then I hear him like land, and I'm like, oh my god, Jason. And then while I'm saying like, oh my god, Jason, for some fucking reason, my friend Kyle just runs down and jumps down, like trying to fucking save him, and I'm like. Like I'm just like friends. I'm like what the fuck does now we got 2 people stuck down there, like what the fuck is he gonna do? I'm just like, why the fuck would you even jump down there in the first place? Because now you're just both stuck down there. And then like, also while we were doing this, I guess there was a family that was hiking too, and they decided to walk through the ravine, and they were like probably 10 feet away from Jason when he fell, and they got mad at him.
They got mad at
they're like, whoa, watch, what are you fucking doing? Like, be careful. Like, yeah, like you're not like they weren't
like, bro,
saying it as in
fell,
like,
you know what I mean?
yeah, they weren't saying it as in like, oh, be careful, guys. You know, like, are you okay? But they're like mad at him. They're like, be careful, bitch. You know, like
They thought he was doing that on purpose.
yeah, like it's not like we fucking did that on purpose. I mean, maybe fucking Kyle did because he's an idiot. But it's like, and then yeah, we were just like, what the fuck is like going on right now? And then I go towards the edge. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Are you guys okay? And Jason's like, oh yeah, I'm good. I just scraped my knee. And then I guess Kyle got injured more than him. Like, Kyle, like how fucking like,
because his jump definitely had more force
Yeah.
behind it. If he was like sending it down there.
he said like I think he like scratched like his knee and like his arm, and like he kind of like landed a little weird. He didn't like sprain his ankle or anything. He just like kind of jammed it a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
But then we're like, okay, fuck. Like, now what do we do? So then I guess I was like, I'll meet you guys down at the beach then. And so we went to the beach, and then like the vibes were just so off. We were just like, man, like I want to go back home.
Like this shit hurts, bro.
Yeah, Jason was like, I want to go back home. Like, fuck this. And then we just went back home, and it was like, it just felt like a big waste of time.
Is that the only time you went to Ho Chi Minh?
No, I used to go a lot, dude. I used to, for some reason, that was like the only hike I liked. Like but then again, I haven't been to a lot either. Like I've only been to the
adventurous hike, you know, and I just like hopping like back and forth between the rocks and stuff. It's like, you know,
I'm down to go. I haven't been.
It's really nice. It's like it's one of the coolest like San Diego ones.
Oh, the only hikes I've been to have been like the ones more inland, like Devil's Punch Bowl, Three Sisters.
Oh, I wanted to go to Three. That's one with the waterfall, right?
At the end of it,
yeah. Both of them they have.
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah, but it depends though. For Devil's Punch Bowl at the end, there's like a little lake. It's where some people like jump off it, and like they go into like this little. It's not really a lake. It's more just like a little pool. But it does get pretty deep. But people have died there because they jumped when there wasn't enough water.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like this one time I went, I saw like a dead
Body?
rodent.
Oh. Wait, so the rodent was just trying to have fun in the waterfall? You just
No, it was this was at Devil's, not Three Sisters. Because at Devil's, there's like that little thing. But I saw the rodent there. I was like, ew,
yeah.
Poor rat.
ew, this is dirty. This water's dirty. And then we saw it there. And then I went another time. And then this was after I saw that rodent there. People were like swimming in it. And I was like,
Yeah. Oh, that's
ew.
nasty.
Yeah. And then this one other time though, one of my homies, I forgot, I think it was Three Sisters, but we were going there. And then this was back when the hike was a little harder. Now I went recently, like last year, the hikes, it's not that hard anymore for Three Sisters.
Like what changed
What
about
made it easier?
They completely changed the path.
Oh, what? Like,
Yeah.
they just
Like-
made a new path?
Yeah. Like you can still do the hard one, but I forgot where it starts. It's like the place it starts is also kind of different. Like it's at a different place. So it's just like,
That's the Three Sisters one or the
Three Sisters. But yeah, so it was back when it was still a hard hike. And then there's like 3 sections. There's like the initial section, which is like, it's pretty chill. It's like, average hike, like you're inland. So there's like brush and like, it's like kind of like a incline. So you're going down. And then once you get to the bottom, it's like, before you get to like the fully bottom part, there's this, it's like this, I call it the second section because it's like a hillside. And then there's like a rope there because if you're going back up, it's a little too steep. And it's like, it's similar to sand, but it's just like dirt.
I think they have that at Ho Chi Minh too, where it's like a rope connected to the very top of the incline or whatever. And then you just guides you up or down.
Yeah. So it's like, it's just like a rope and it's like really soft. It's like really soft dirt. So when I went, I just like ran. It felt like I was on the moon. I was like running down, like jumping because I was like, oh, if I fall, it's like soft. So I'm fine. And then once you get down that part, then you keep walking. It's like kind of the same as the beginning. It's like more brush and greenery. And then you get to a rocky section. And it's kind of like freestyle on how you get to it. You just have to like go up. but there's just a bunch of like big rocks and boulders. My friend, we were going, and then we like hopped down this rock, and then he was like a little behind us. He was also older at the time. I think he was like around how old we are right now, like 22, 23.
Mhm.
This dude, like, we just hear ah, and then like
What?
we hear him fall, but we hear like the ah first, and then we were like, oh shoot, his name is Michael. And
Wait,
then we
you heard the scream first and then the impact?
yeah, like
So-
as he fell, like, you know, when he
Oh yeah. Okay.
He's like falling in midair, screams,
Yeah.
and then hits.
just a premature scream.
Yeah. And then we hear the fall, and we were like, oh, and then we look back, and then he's on like a rock, so he fell from another rock to like a lower rock,
like
and then we were like,
was like
oh,
a spiky rock. Like
no, it wasn't. It was flat, but still, like, it was. We were just like when it happened, I was like, oh my god, like I was still in high school, and he was like older than me, so I was like, bro, we're gonna have to call a helicopter. Like, oh, I'm not ready for this, bro. And
and
then like
helicopter, like the grandma that was spinning and shit.
yeah, he's like, but yeah, so when we got to him, he was like starting to sit up, but he didn't like stand up right away. That's why we were like, oh, we were kind of worried, but he was fine, but he kind of landed weird, so like his neck hurt and like his back hurt, and then I was like, oh shoot.
Damn.
But he still finished it. He was kind of like you. He was like, nah, I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
like wheelchaired out or anything. So he finished.
Your pride takes over and
But
prolongs.
he didn't like land on his back though, right? Or did he?
No, he didn't land on his feet, like on his side.
Oh, he landed like on the side of like his body.
Yeah, like he landed like
Oh
like
shit.
that. Yeah.
Damn.
And it was like at least like a 5-foot fall.
Damn.
So it was like,
Oh, wait, no, 5 feet's
yeah,
not
we were
even-
worried for him, but he was fine. But it was just because the older people were like in front of us, we were like in the middle, and then he was like in the back with like someone else. So when that happened, we were just like, no way,
Yeah.
Michael. He's pretty accident prone though, not gonna lie. But yeah, he was fine. And then we got to the end, and then it was weird. This hike was so weird. We saw like a dead deer.
You seeing dead?
Yeah, we
Like
saw.
on the path. No way.
we saw a dead.
Wait.
I was like,
It
what the fuck was
worked.
that?
Yeah. So we saw a dead deer, and then I was like, oh shoot, maybe there's like a mountain lion nearby or something, because it didn't look
Oh,
like
yeah.
it didn't look old.
It looked
Like-
fresh.
Not
it
like
look like mutilated?
not like fully fresh, but you know.
It wasn't like decomposing yet.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Mhm.
Like the carcass was still like open, and you're
Mhm.
like, oh dang, dude was feasting. But yeah, it was dry too, so we were pretty bummed that hike.
The deer.
The falls.
Oh,
Sorry.
The waterfall.
The
part of
deer
it.
was
Yeah, because in Three Sisters, there's water.
Do you
Like
want us
some
to be
people
able-
slide down. Yeah.
Like
but-
gushing blood and shit. Like,
But dude, what I remember most is the smell. It smells
Mm.
so bad.
of the waterfall or the deer?
Oh, sorry. my bad.
The deer
the deer.
You gotta
No, because there
specify,
was no
man.
water. There's no water.
Oh yeah, because it was dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
bro.
So the water was dry. The
Mhm.
deer was
The
dry.
wa-
The deer was moist.
Yeah. But yeah, but it's crazy because we wouldn't have seen it. So like when I go on hikes, I like to take like the more quote unquote like adventurous route.
Uh-huh.
So there was like an easy way to like get to where we were trying to go. But I was like, oh, let's like check this one out.
Yeah, it was lame.
Yeah, and we went to the side and like started climbing up these things. Like you actually had to climb a little bit.
Mhm.
And then when we got up to the part, you could tell like it's not a trail. But then yeah, that's when I saw like the dead deer. And I was like, all right, let's go back.
That was your prize.
Yeah, that was the part. That was at the. We were literally
Nature.
we were literally there already, but we were just like exploring the area.
Mhm.
And you're just like,
Would y'all take a like say you just met a girl, right? Would you take her to a hike as like one of not your first date, but one of the first dates?
No.
Or like, okay, in your case, a guy.
No.
No. Okay.
I would
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, if like you guys are both
If-
active, then it's cool.
both into.
Have you and Daph been hiking yet?
Nah, but now I'm thinking like, oh, we should go on a hike.
Yeah. It's not. I don't know. It was so embarrassing. Like during COVID, you just in the house all day. You don't go out or anything. And this was when I was with my ex, and she was like, "Let's go on a hike," because I don't know why she was really into hikes. And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." I go, and it's so embarrassing, bro. I was just fucking wheezing the whole way up there, and she's all ahead of me. I'm just like slow down, you know, like
You said slow down.
yeah. I'm just like what, you know, like
Give me
like,
a second.
let me get the altitude, you know, like the air's thin up here, you know. Meanwhile, it's just like in fucking East Lake. It's that one hike by East Lake over there, the one by
the lake, the dam.
the not the dam, the it's like by Mountain Hawk Park, you know. You know
I
that?
don't think I've done that one.
But there's like a American flag at the top or some shit.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but I
one.
haven't done it.
And I've done that hike before, like 3 times before, and like this was like the first time like I struggled so bad, bro. Like it was so embarrassing.
That's okay. I always struggle. One time I went hiking, I like almost yacked in front of this family.
Damn.
Cause you know, like my heart was like racing and I could feel my like heartbeat like in my eyeballs. So I was
I
like,
hate that feeling.
and then I like drank the water so fast. I was like, I like gagged.
Like you're in holes, like the movie Holes, and they're just like trying to get every last drop of water they have left.
Yeah, it wasn't even that. Like I just drank too much, so I like my windpipe was like hella like it was like a fucking straw. It was like, and then my friend looked at me. She put her sunglasses down.
She went like this.
She's like Troy, we just started.
Shout out to Sophia. She went like, and then that family just looked at me, and I was like, great. Just embarrassing myself in public.
She's like, Troy, we just
Always.
went up the stairs to start the hike.
No, because we were running. Like I don't know why we were just
you guys were
running. Yeah,
I
like-
never run on a hike unless I absolutely have to.
After that, I was like,
Those
no.
are the tryhards, the ones that fucking run, like jog the whole hike, bro. I can't.
Bro, when I went to Hawaii, like I did what was it called again? Something head, Coco Head.
Yeah.
And then that's like one of the like the hard hikes just because it's really steep.
Mhm.
Dude, people were like they were like fixing the trail, but they would be running with like buckets of pebbles, so it was like pretty heavy.
Why?
And they would be they were trying to fill up like these just to make it like safer. For the route.
So like workers?
They were workers, but it was more like volunteer work. So like you
Damn.
didn't have to be there.
They volunteered to carry buckets of pebbles.
Yeah,
up the
they wouldn't
whole
carry it.
fucking
They
way.
wouldn't carry it all the way up,
But
but just in like the beginning ones. But it's still really steep, and they're literally like going like up and back, like halfway.
They brought the pebbles to the top from the
Oh,
bottom.
halfway point.
Oh,
I just want to
which
see
is
the trail
still
look
steep.
nice.
they're trying to like make it like more leveled or something. Like they're slowly just making the.
No, so there's like since it's so steep, it's kind of like there's steps,
Mhm.
but the steps they're like probably like this big.
Like, is this the one with? Sorry, is this the one with the? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay.
that one. So it's like this big. So in between each one is like a little platform, and then sometimes that platform would be like too like the indent would be too big.
Uh-huh.
So they would put like pebbles in there just so people
okay.
don't like trip.
Okay.
But yeah, they were just running back and forth, and there were people that would go up and back, and then they would that's like their morning exercise. They would do it like 2 or 3 times, like from the bottom all the way top.
That's like some Marines training shit right there.
Yeah,
bro.
and I remember when I was going up there, it was our first hike of the day, and then my mom was just because we were gonna do like 2-3 more after that, and I was just like, bro, really? After I got to the top, I was the first one up, just because I was like almost up there, and then I was like gonna stop and like take a break, and
Did you
then
say almost like passed out or something?
yeah, I almost passed out. When I got to the top, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go sit down, and then I waited like I'm pretty sure I like took a little nap.
Maybe you did pass out, but you just thought it was a nap.
Yeah, probably. But I like sat down, just probably like 15 minutes, and then my siblings come up, and I'm like, "Where's mom and dad?" They're like, "Oh, dad's with mom because she's struggling." I was like, "Oh, okay." Fell back asleep. 10 minutes later, and my mom and dad come up, so I was just like waiting there.
Yeah, man.
It was hot.
Yeah,
Just
I love
baking in
hikes
the
though.
sun.
Hikes are cool.
They are alright, but it's like
yeah,
out
every
of
once in a while type of thing.
yeah, out of like all the activities, like out of all the activities I could do, like I don't really choose. Like hikes aren't the first thing on my list, you know.
I think just like hot activities, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hiking if the weather was like overcast. You know,
Exactly,
overcast
because
feels
it's
good.
more cool, you know.
But-
Like you sweat, you get hot, but the air like cancels itself out. You know?
Yeah, like
It's more
imagine
damaging though.
Yeah, imagine
That's why you hike in the
Fucking-
morning.
imagine going on a hike on a day like this, or like, have you guys been outside today? It's fucking like,
Yeah, it's hot.
dude, it was like 88 today, bro. What, you been playing Valve today?
You already know, bro.
I knew
Trying to
it.
rank up, bro. Fucking act dance tomorrow. But anyways,
Talking about
But
big games
yeah.
again.
Nah, I'm good, man. No more video games. I gotta focus on school, man. I got hella shit.
For now, I thought you uninstalled for like what 2 weeks and then you already have it again.
No, I was gonna so I have like a bunch of shit due this week. So I uninstalled it so I could focus more on school, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday, I got my work done, but because I did it so early and I drank coffee in the morning, I fucking crashed like at 6 p.m. Like I was on Discord with you, remember? Yesterday, I was on Discord with you and Sabor, and I was just laying down on my bed. You're like, Jared, what are you doing? I was like, I'm just laying down in my bed.
Oh,
And then I think you guys just never heard me talk for like 6 hours.
yeah. I was like, I'm gonna move him to AFK.
And then I woke up, it was fucking midnight already. And then I was like, fuck, dude, I can't go to sleep. And I mean, I got my work that I planned to do today already.
So League
so
was
you did that.
justified.
So I was like, it wouldn't hurt to reinstall it, you know?
Bro, it was uninstalled for what 12 hours.
Yeah.
Is that bad
I
even?
feel like 24, yeah. But I mean, it's like, it's not like it did any harm to me, you know? Like, I got my work done, you know? It doesn't defeat the purpose if the purpose was to finish my work, which I did already, you know? I mean, yeah.
True.
I mean, my friend was saying, like, damn, bro, you have no self-control. But it's like, but it, like, if I got my work done, is that really self-control, you know? Like, did I do it, you know? Like, I don't know. I got my work done, so that's all that matters.
Got it.
You keeping up, Troy?
Yes. I got distracted by those.
So I was like,
by those fucking things.
but you sometimes you make this face. and
What
then
face?
Your mouth
It's
is
the-
hella open.
Yeah.
No, I always do
the
that.
confusion face.
Oh, really?
Well, no, Troy, his mouth is open, and he looks like he was like this, like left to right. Like,
Like this? Like
yeah.
No, especially
I do
with
that
the
a
looking
lot when I'm
around.
at work too. I'm like, fuck, I probably just look like a dumbass
I'll
like,
be
all the time.
I'll be explaining to Troy something. He's just looking at me, and he just nods. He goes, like, as if he fucking,
Dude, I don't
Yeah.
even try to do that shit on purpose. That's
No, I
just
see-
how dumbfounded I am.
No, I see that.
Mannerisms.
Yeah. No, I see that all the time. That's why I sometimes I tend to, when you ask me, you're like, huh? And I'm like, oh, it's fine.
never mind, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm just, yeah, dumb.
No.
It's okay. I feel like it adds like a little pizzazz to me, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, what was the beginning of all that? Like, where did
He
He
that?
said, y'all fuck with hikes?
Oh, that's
No,
what it
but
was.
do y'all have like, okay, what's like one random mannerism you guys notice about me that I probably don't know? Because I honestly don't realize my own mannerism.
You like to shower at 10 p.m.
No, not really. Really?
I don't know. If he says you do, then.
I usually like it's always different.
You'll be on Discord, all right? I'm gonna go shower. It's
Oh,
your-
that's true.
Maybe, yeah. Up to sneeze.
Whoa.
Oh,
Right.
it's gone. It's gone.
No, but is that even a mannerism? That's just like
That's a tendency right there.
yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what
Mannerism.
mannerism means.
A mannerism was you going, you know, like
Okay,
Like, it's like stuff you.
It's like little, like,
little
small
movements.
characteristics, you know?
Yeah.
Like you with your
movements.
hair, you know.
Oh, yeah.
When
like
you have
that.
the hair
Like,
thing.
always continuously going like this, or like, you know, maybe like you're always, sometimes some people are like they tend to like snap or something. I don't know.
hey,
Y'all can't think of one for me.
um,
On the spot, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
do you have one for everyone else?
For Aljo,
That was so hard for you to say. Sorry.
I mean,
That's a tough question, too. To just, like,
the
put on
only
spot and then it's like,
well,
I'm
that
like,
just tests to see how observant you guys are of each other. But
So what, you got mannerisms on all of us?
nah, I think
Yeah.
Troy's is just more like
Noticeable.
prominent. Yeah,
Dang.
I mean Aljo does the glasses thing, but I feel like everyone with glasses does that. Yeah, that thing.
No, sometimes I find myself like if I'm not wearing glasses,
You go
I'm like I'm like, whoops, I'm not wearing, or like this was back then, but I would go like this to push up my glasses, like crinkle my nose to like push it up. And then sometimes like I find myself doing that. I'm like wait.
But you don't have any
yeah, I don't
on.
have any glasses. And I'm like, whoops. Hope
You're
no
all-
one saw that.
You're all talking to someone, you just go.
Nah,
They're like,
nah.
what the fuck does that mean, man? You know, like,
They tell you something deep, and you're like,
Sorry, I'm pushing up my contacts. Like,
but for mannerisms, I don't know if I have one for like.
I got one
each
for
of
Manny. I
you.
got one for Manny. Manny likes to hella man spread. Like he goes like this, just hella.
Bro, just okay. All right, whatever.
Hella-
whatever. Just while we got the cameras
He
on
looked
too,
down.
just kind of weird, but okay.
I remember when we went to Big Bear last time. We were sitting. Me and Manny were sitting in the back. Manny's just all like, he's like, he's just all, and then I'm on the side just like this. And I'm like,
Was it
fuck.
because I was in the middle seat though?
Yeah, you were
See,
in the
but
middle
that's
seat.
the thing though, because it's like if you in the middle seat, it's like you already in the most
Yeah.
uncomfortable position. You got to do
So
what
you
you
gotta,
can, you know?
yeah, you're like,
Because it's like if you're like, I don't know,
No, yeah, I get you.
it's one of those like you got to fend for yourself type things. I don't know, because if you're in the car and it's like packed in the back row, you know what I mean? You got 3 people, so it's like usually if you end up in the middle seat, it's like you're the one that gets scrunched up. It's like
Yeah.
Fuck that.
it's like I ain't gonna be scrunched up today.
Not for real, because it's like you got each people on the side, they doing the mass parade, and it's like, bro, like I've been considerate enough of how other people act to where I feel like I deserve a break. All right, fuck that.
I deserve this.
you triggered him. What the heck?
No. Anyways, it's like, but
But yeah, I think for you though, it's the hair thing.
it's like now your hair is not as long,
Yeah.
so I don't know anymore. Besides the, where you go like
I
that.
feel like I like do
You
that.
just did it right now.
I know. I just naturally do it. Like I just like having my mouth open.
Yeah. Now my mom, I did not know what a mannerism was, but my mom would always say it when I was younger. She's like, "Hey, you better stop that. It's gonna become a mannerism." But the way she said it in like her
She means like
accent,
habit, you know.
yeah, she meant habit. But like
That's
the way she'd
cute.
explain it, like
My-
when I first heard mannerism, like
It sounds like a disease.
from someone else. Yeah, it does. No, but when I yeah.
Aneurysm, yeah.
But when I first heard mannerism from someone else, I was like, mannerism, what's that? And then they explained it, and then I was like, oh, that's what my mom's been saying. Like, I don't know her accent. She doesn't really have an accent, but back then I guess it was kind of prominent. But she's like, mannerism. And I'm like, oh, sorry.
That's so cute.
Like, it was like something like something I would used to do would be like,
Don't bite your nails.
no, it wasn't biting my nails, but like biting like the hangnails. I'd be like,
My brother does
yeah.
that. He eats it all.
yeah.
I do that too.
I'm just like, why?
Your
She's
homie's
like,
all
"Hey,
like, your homie's all like, oh yeah, you have a mannerism, and then you're just like, fuck man, and then you just go home thinking you're about to die. Like, fuck, I got the disease too.
Yeah.
I got the aneurysm.
One thing I do around my mom, I don't know why. I guess it was just from like growing up, was I would always like kind of mess with my mom.
How?
Just because it was like funny, but I would make faces, like just weird faces when I come
Just
home.
being a kid.
Yeah, I still do it now to this day though. Like when I come home, like I'm like, I like go like this. Like when I walk through the door, I'm like,
What?
and then she's like, "Why do you keep doing that? You look like a rabbit."
Yeah, oh, like,
I'm
you,
like,
like,
I think you say I
Oh.
look like a rat. Like,
are you still whenever I would get yelled at as a kid, whenever I did something bad, I don't know why I would smile. Like, and my mom got pissed because she thinks it's like, why the fuck are you smiling? You know, like,
give me
This
something
is-
to smile
she's
about.
like, "You think this is funny?"
but it's not like I was smiling. It's kind of just like, oh shit, I'm in trouble type face where I'm just like,
Welp. Just
Oh,
yeah.
the-
But she thinks that's me just like grinning.
that was way different from the other one. That looked like
I don't
you.
know. She's like, I remember one time she fucking slapped me. She said, "Wipe that smile off your fucking face." I was like, I'm not even
You
smiling,
smiled
Mom.
more. You went.
I'm like, I'm not even smiling. She's like, yes, you are. I fucking see you. And I'm like, okay.
My
Have
dad
you-
said the same shit. Like,
Really?
it's ruthless.
Have you guys have instances where your parents try to get mad and then you just start laughing?
No.
They try to get mad. They're like, we got time.
They get pissed. They'd be like, what the fuck is so funny to you? Like that.
It's like you yelling at a child.
For me,
Like-
that would happen to me, and it's just because I don't know. I find humor in like the littlest things sometimes.
I do
So-
too.
We know.
So yeah, so like when they'd be getting mad, sometimes they'd make a face. Or like when they were pointing, they would use their middle finger to point, and then I would just be dying. And they're like, "What's so funny?"
Why?
No,
They're
but-
like, you.
No, like that.
They're fucking like this.
Yeah.
Pointing everywhere. Like, gotta clean up all this shit right here.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
they
No, like
I feel
when
like
they're
it's a
pointing,
Filipino
yeah.
thing.
not their mouth?
They do
Huh?
both.
They're not like or
No, they,
No, if
they
it's
point with
something
their lips
close.
and they do it. They go
gonna
right there, you know. Or when
Yeah.
when your parents would be yelling at you and they stutter. That shit is so funny. I would fight every urge to
Nothing.
not like make any like notion that I'm like I find it funny at all. Cause one time I did, bro. Like my mom just like was going off at me. She started stuttering, and
Really?
I just like
That's
smirked a little bit. I
crazy.
just went. I went, and then she got red. She's like, "Go to your fucking room right
But
now."
she was laughing, huh?
No, she was red because she got even more pissed that I thought it was funny that she was stuttering. So she was like, she got embarrassed, you know.
It is pretty funny though.
I think he finds your story really funny.
yeah, very much.
Yeah.
But I think I got my stuttering problem from my mom because I stutter a lot. If you guys don't notice, I mean, I don't know. Is it noticeable? Is that a mannerism?
No, it's not noticeable to me because I stutter a lot.
I feel like
I
I stutter as
st-
well.
No, I think it's because like they say like stuttering is that your brain is moving faster than what your mouth can project. You know, so it's like you're always struggling to find a way to get all that information out in one go like that.
For me, I think it's it originated from when I was younger. Just not English not being my first language.
So you would stutter in Tagalog or
No. Like I would stutter in English because
because you were
know,
learning English.
Yeah, because I was
Oh.
learning it. But now I think I still use that excuse. Like it's only
Is it?
it's not my first
So I'm
language.
from the Philippines.
Yeah, but honestly, I think now I don't know why I still stutter. It's weird.
No, I mean,
It's probably that.
I have
like,
no
just
excuse.
thinking.
I have no excuse, man. Like I was born here, and ever since I was a kid, I've had a stuttering problem. It was way worse when I was little. Not like to the point where I would have to go to like classes and shit. Because I know someone that their stuttering problem was so bad they would have to go to classes. But I don't know. I used to, whenever I would get mad, I would stutter, and it would be
Wait,
so
really?
embarrassing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Oh, that's so cute.
The
You're
mad
like,
stutters. I mean, that's exactly what you're
He's like,
actually doing with.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Or I used to have asthma too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
the way you said
You had
that,
an
you
inhaler?
have asthma too. You're like,
You had an inhaler?
Yeah, I used to have if you guys know what a nebulizer is? It's like
girl, what?
it's called a nebulizer. It's like
Sounds like a vape.
it's like a basically a
Is it like
whole ass-
aromatherapy?
yeah, it's like a whole ass machine and they give you like the it's called steroids, not steroids like that, but the steroids
yeah.
to open up the
Yeah, yeah.
passageway, and then it's like a solution type of thing, and you put it into the machine, you press the button, and make a loud ass noise like, and it's basically getting all the air, and then you have like a mask attached to your face with like a tube connected to it, and then
Oh.
it turns that solution into a gas, so you breathe it in, and it
So
opens
it's
up
like the
your airway.
people with sleep apnea.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Like,
know.
you know,
I
people
think I've
with,
seen that actually.
people
Isn't
with
it
sleep
like
apnea,
steam too?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that snore.
And they have to.
They-
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like louder than their snore, the machine.
No, yeah. So I used to have asthma, and it would be like so bad that, and also I was like really fat as a kid too. If I don't know, but yeah, I used to be really fat as a kid, and then I used to have because of like those two factors, I would have a really deep voice as a kid. I was like a fucking 2-year-old toddler, just saying like, "I want butter," like that. like you know, I used to fucking eat butter too. But
Yeah, butter is good.
and all my aunts and uncles make fun of me. They're like, "Dang, you're so tall and skinny now. Like, what happened to you being short and fat?" With like a, they're like, "Oh, I miss when you had asthma." But yeah, I mean, I can see why. But yeah, I mean, I used to also have like I used to be so fat that I would have like rolls on my arms. You know what I'm saying? Like when when
Like a
babies are so fat.
Little Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, like
Oh.
they would call me like the Michelin Man.
But you remember that when you were younger?
No, I don't remember.
Oh,
I
they
have
were just-
pictures too.
Oh, okay,
I've seen
yeah.
it, but they would call me
Pictures
that.
with subtitles.
I was a chubby baby too. Like I looked Chinese when I was like chubby and Chinese, and I looked like I was Chinese.
You were chubby and Chinese.
Like I have pictures when I was like probably like 1 or 2,
Mhm.
and then I was like you know like the Buddha, like that's what they would
Yeah.
call me.
Damn. Yeah, I think that was the same, man.
And like, oh, rub his belly. I'm like,
Or when like the aunts like pinch your cheeks and shit.
oh yeah.
I'd be so fucking pissed whenever they would do that.
Do you guys have like family members that are like, oh, you remember me when I
Yeah.
was
Yeah, no, Like I have
you
an
were little?
aunt that I literally only see probably like once every like 5 years. Every time she goes up to me, just fucking pinches my cheeks. Like she's the aunt that pinches my cheeks so fucking hard.
Fuck.
Like I swear, like she would pinch it so fucking hard it would like leave a mark, dude. And like she goes, "Oh my gosh, you're so tall and handsome." And you're like, "Oh, you're so poggy," you know. And I'm like, "Bro, don't fucking touch me. I don't even know you like that," you know.
Dang.
It's like I don't know, dude.
It happens. You know, do you guys have those stories with family members?
Wait, what?
I feel like a lot of family members would not be like, you don't see them for a while. Like all they can do is comment on your appearance because that's all they have to go off of. You know?
Yeah. Especially, I mean, I would be surprised, but I wouldn't fucking pinch their cheeks and shit. You know, like if you see like your cousin or like like someone that you've known since a kid, you don't see him for a while, like you'd have the same reaction, but not. I wouldn't fucking pinch their cheeks.
What type of you guys when you're older? What type of like uncle do you think you'd be? Like the cool uncle or like drunk uncle? No, I'm just kidding.
Drunk uncle.
Why not both?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I would be the cool uncle that like would only go to like the cool family parties like Christmas and like Thanksgiving.
Like that's the only time your
Yeah. So then
nieces
when all
and
the
nephews would see you.
when all the nieces when all my
That
nieces
doesn't mean
and
you're
nephews-
cool, man. The cool ones are the ones that are
No,
always around.
but then when
The
I
ones
do
that are always
come,
there.
I make that shit hella fun. I bring,
yeah?
I make shit hella fun, and I bring hella good gifts. So they're like, so then every time there's like a birthday party that I'm not there, they're like, "Is Uncle Jared gonna come?" Oh
The
no,
luxury
sorry.
family
Oh.
members.
Yeah, and they're like, "Fuck," fuck, I want to go home.
Like he's not here.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
No, but yeah. Are you guys good at eye contact? Because I'm not.
Good.
I mean, the level of my eye contact is dependent on their level of eye contact. Like if I'm pretty good with keeping it, you know what I mean? So if someone like I match the energy is what I'm
Would
saying,
you initiate
essentially.
it?
I mean,
So
like
you just looked away. So
nah, bro. I mean,
he's like, you killed me, Jared. You killed me today, bro.
yeah.
carry on. No, carry on. I'm
If
sorry.
you want, let me, yeah.
No, but I don't know. Whenever I talk to people, I can't look at their face because then now it's like I'm more focused on their face rather than what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like if I look at their face, then I start noticing things and then it distracts me from what I'm trying to say.
What are you noticing?
Just like little mannerisms, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't mind eye contact, like being a server. Like I usually just look at them and then they'll look at me and they're like,
in their soul.
Stop, Troy. Don't. Troy's all looking at me. His eyes getting bigger and bigger. I'm like, oh my God.
yeah, but I don't mind eye contact. I feel like I can. It's awkward if they don't look at me at all. I'm just like, I'm a human being too. I'm just your server. That's it.
They're
Like
like,
they're just like
like
avoiding all gaze
Yeah.
with you.
they're
Yeah.
like, oh, can I get a?
I've had people order like that. I'm just like,
Like,
It's a healthy level to be had.
I'm
you know,
like,
everything in moderation.
am I that ugly? Like, fuck.
like my lack of eye contact used to be so bad. I mean, it still kind of is, but like before, it used to be so bad that I would talk to people. Meanwhile, I'm just looking away, and it's
Oh my God.
yeah. And then
What are you blind? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
remember I'm all facing like the opposite direction. No, but I remember one time I went on a date with a girl, and it was like only like our second date, and I think we went to Teg, and we were sat at a table across from each other, and I'm all like telling her story, and I don't notice it because I'm just trying to tell my story, you know.
But
So
you're just like not looking at it.
Yeah,
at all.
I'm looking like probably like behind her or like like to the right or something,
Mhm.
and then she's like, "Where the fuck are you looking?" You know, like, she's
She
all
went
looking
like
back. Yeah, she looked back. She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Where are you looking?" I'm like, "Oh, I was looking at you." Or I was like, "Oh, I was just like I was just telling my story." She's like, "Oh, okay." And then she was like, "Yeah, I noticed you do that a lot." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Whenever you talk, you don't look at me. Are you like scared of me or something?" And I'm like, "No, it's just like a thing that I do." And it's like, I don't know. It's
And
just
then
hard.
she unmatched.
No, and then there's a whole story to that. But
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys could straight up just talk to people and just stare at them like
It's
that.
not staring at them, but it's having a healthy amount of it. You know.
Yeah.
It's like a few seconds there, a few seconds here, a few seconds at their eyes, then just go back.
Just
to
like
them. It's
consistent eye contact. I think I
Mhm.
can agree with Manny on that.
But I see people like I observe people talking to each other and they're straight just like face to face staring into each other's eyes like having a whole conversation. I can't do
Like,
this.
hey, bro, how you doing?
Yeah, like like there's like stop, dude. I'm like, how do you do that? I don't know.
So you don't know. How about when you're talking to someone, you don't notice them, like looking at you,
I don't, because I'm not looking at them. I'm like,
even when they're talking though.
oh yeah. So then if I notice someone is looking at me more than I'm looking at them, then that also like distracts me, because I like if I'm making eye contact with someone, imagine me and Troy just like talking right now, and I notice like he's doing right now, he's just fucking staring at me. I look away because the fact that I know he's trying to make eye contact with me distracts
fumbling
me.
you.
Yeah, like it makes me fumble. So then I have to look away to gather my thoughts again and like express, And I just did it right now while I was fucking explaining that.
Okay. I value the eyes. They're like a gateway to the soul type shit.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit hesitant if I should even say this at first, but it's like, fuck it, whatever. Daphne knows where I come from, But this ain't like we committed now, right? But what I'm saying is, it's like in the past, talking to girls, whatever, just like I like really did enjoy like just keeping that eye contact with them, you know what I mean? And seeing like how well they could match it is like kind of like an indication of like if the vibes would go well, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just funny because you bring up like the girl where you were like talking to her, like not looking at her.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I was like imagine she's a camera. I'm looking at the fucking shoebox over there, just like just as if I'm just like, looking right at her, giving a whole ass story. Meanwhile, I'm looking over there. But yeah, I don't know. Like even if like say I'm at work and like a cute girl comes up to me, like I could feel my face get red if I try to make eye contact.
Really?
Yeah. So I look away, and then the fact that I look away, I imagine myself looking away as if I'm shy, like. So then I get embarrassed, so I try to look back again, and then my face gets redder, and then I'm just like, it's like a whole cycle, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, like, I'm more focused on like myself rather than like them, and then it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like too like self-aware of like my face. I don't know.
No, for me, when it comes to work, like I make eye contact with them, and then when they're talking, but then when I'm talking, I make eye contact with them, but when they're talking, I'm just looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
it's just easier that way.
Yeah. But there has been a few times where like I'm making direct eye contact with them, and then when like it's a random person, you're like waiting for who breaks it.
Really?
And then,
you guys have like staring
And it's like a
competitions?
game.
yeah, sometimes when you're taking people's orders.
Like, what do you want?
no,
Like,
okay, you're not
No
like
blink,
it's not
no
your
blink.
eyes don't widen.
hey, what can I get for you? What
No,
can
no,
I
no, your eyes
you
don't
know?
widen, but it's just like, oh yeah, it's like,
Like
what
Lil
can
Durk
I get for
taking
you?
your order,
Like,
bro.
I'm like, oh, what can I get for you?
Yeah.
And then usually when I say that, they're like, oh, can I get like a?
And you're
then
like,
they're looking at
right
the,
here. Look at me.
No, they look at the menu.
I hate
Like that's what
that.
I meant by like usually someone breaks it,
Uh-huh.
or like I break it when I'm going down. But then sometimes you don't want to break it because like you feel that vibe, like eye
yeah,
contact.
I notice I'm really good at eye contact. Like I could do eye contact when I'm annoyed. Like if I'm annoyed.
Because then you're just like, oh yeah, you like that, huh? Like fuck
Because
you.
because I'm actually just fucking mad at them.
So you're just like, you know what?
Toxic.
You're just like letting them know.
Yeah, like what? Fucking stare at me, like look at me while you're fucking talking to me, type of thing, But then
That's the only time.
That's the only time.
it really is, it's,
Bro.
It's like I'm like fucking look at me while you're trying to get your car, man. Like tell me, and then or like when I used to work customer service, and like someone comes
valet.
in, someone comes in, or not even no, like when I used to work at the Asable place, like when people would come in the last 10 minutes, I'm just looking at them, like I think it's more of me mad dogging them rather than
Yeah,
fucking,
that's what it is.
rather than trying to make eye contact. I'm literally just like trying to stare at them until I'm like, get the fuck out of here, like look at my face and tell that I'm annoyed so you don't fucking order here,
Bro, it's the worst when they come in and it's like 10:05, like barely any minutes left, and then they're looking at the menu, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Nah,
bro, do you
like,
not
if
know
you're
what you
coming
want to
in here
order?
this late, like you better know what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Like it's already bad enough you're coming in late, or you're coming in like when it's
Like,
almost
you coming
closing
in
time.
and now you just deciding to like figure out what you want. Like, bro, you tripping, man.
Nah, but sometimes like I feel like that's happened to me so much that I will like you would think, oh, it's happened to me so much, I'm not gonna do that to any other place anymore. But for me, it's like I need my fucking redemption. So I'm gonna be that person.
What?
The world goes in goes around,
Like,
you know, full
it's,
circle.
It's me getting my repercussions, man. I'm like,
Like, you know, being on the other side, it's like you got to be on both sides, you know.
yeah,
Ah.
and I play
Gotta break the chain.
and I play dumb too, and I've
You're just
and
like, oh,
on
sorry, I didn't
purpose?
even know
Yeah.
you guys were
Oh.
closing.
It's like, oh shit, you guys are closing. My bad. I'm so sorry, but can I get a blah blah blah?
Ah.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, it's not like I do it on purpose, but if I really want that food or whatever, I'm gonna fucking get it because it's like, at that point, I'd rather have the food than be considerate, which is kind of bad. But you know, it's just me being selfish, to be honest.
I mean, some people just have like different energy when it comes to that shit. You know what I mean? Like other people will, I don't know, just you know, have an attitude about it, while others are just like, you know, still chill and whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, man.
So thanks for tuning in to another podcast with Ethereal Love. Let us know if you have any mannerisms also. And let us know if you guys catch any mannerisms that we've done on the podcast now that we have video.
Yeah.
I really want to know.
Let us know. I'm sure everything that they said was what you guys see, for me at least.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been your boy LGZ. Sign out.
Pretty bitch Choi. Bye.
Shmambo on the mic, outros.
And your boy Jared, later.
Bye.
Bro.
Not like making eye contact with a girl, you know?
Yeah.
My
like,
face gets red, bro.
now, how about like, you know,
Cause what? Oh yeah.
oh, okay. He's like,
Hey, bro.
I'm all.
You close your
I'm all-
eyes or what?
I'm all over here looking this way.
Or if it's like the podcast is already over. I mean,
It's still recording,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But yeah,
No,
like,
leave it.
if what was I gonna say? Like in the past, before, when I was like still single life, whatever. Like if I'm like, you know, if there's like definitely some mutual attraction there, like with some random encounter that you have, like a girl, or just like opposite, you know, and it's like she matches the level of eye contact energy. It's like. pretty
So
fire.
when I was talking about eye contact, were you guys thinking about that? Or
No,
were
I
you-
was just thinking
Okay.
about like in general,
In general.
but like
Okay,
because you brought up the date scenario where you were like looking away from her gaze while you're talking to her, that made me think like, oh, like because I'm kind of the opposite. Like if I'm like in it, would go like I'm making like even more eye contact. You know what I mean? To, like,
yeah.
Be, I don't know. That's
no,
just,
I was just thinking.
No,
it
I
was
completely
just,
agree with you.
yeah. But I was just
eyes are the
thinking.
gateway to the
It
soul.
was just funny. Just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was like, bro, I just imagined this guy like,
And Daph got the best eyes, no cap.
That's why you're getting dumb and you're just
No,
like,
you watching this? Don't come after me because yeah, but it was in the past. You know,
Yeah,
you too. So don't even. Don't.
it's alright. This probably won't even make the final cut. It's just for us to enjoy.
Bloopers.